What's going on, Ghost Squad? Trey here, the Ghost Tactical here at my home range, the Cleburne County Shooting Club here in beautiful Heber Springs, Arkansas. I'm spending the afternoon at the range getting some practicing in, getting some different videos shot and all that. But I thought what I would do is I get a lot of questions from people on what's in my range bag. What do I take to the range on a day-to-day basis when I go? So I thought I'd do a video to show you what's in my range bag and my range setup, but also give some stuff out there that could be economical for those of you beginning out there that might possibly look for an inexpensive way to kind of get your stuff prepared for the range. So let's get going. So we're going to start out today with my range bag itself. Now this is my pistol bag. When I go shoot pistols at the range, this is the bag that I grab. I have a different bag for rifle, I have magazines and all that good stuff, but this is my pistol bag. It's from Drago Gear. I choose a backpack, although I'm starting to carry more pistols to the range with me because there's always people here wanting to shoot different guns, so I might be looking into like a duffel bag style range bag, but we'll have to look into that. But right now I'm going with a Drago Gear backpack. I really like it. It's got a lot of MOLLE, it's got some Velcro on there, a lot of really good pockets. So let's start digging into what we have. Okay, so the first thing you can see, guys, is on each side I have my hearing protection. These are electronic. These are really cheap ones, but I've been using them for years. They're battery operated. They're by Champion. You can get these for 20-25 bucks at Walmart. You can spend a lot of money on hearing protection, but if you don't have to, I wouldn't. The reason why I like electronic earmuffs is because you can hear range commands, you can hear other people talking in the background, and you don't have to worry about missing some instructions or whatever. So I recommend electronic hearing protection. Like I said, these are pretty cheap. You can get them anywhere. You can spend up to $200 on these things, but these are Champion, and you know, I got them at Walmart. They've worked forever. Just keep changing the batteries on them a little bit, about once every 6 months or so. They seem to work, and like I said, the electronic ear protection allows you to hear any range commands or anyone talking or whatever. So that's that. I always carry at least one other set of hearing protection for anyone that's out here shooting that may need some, that forgot theirs, or they show up to the range to shoot and they've never shot before, they don't know what to bring. I always bring an extra pair of hearing protection, and these are just normal cheap $10 hearing protection muff style that you can get at Walmart or wherever, Academy or wherever. But these right here, they're cheap, but they work, and so I always bring an extra pair of hearing protection for someone that might need it. Okay, we're gonna dig into the main compartment. And I don't carry a whole lot of stuff in the main compartment. Most of the time it's just the targets that I might be using that day. I always bring extra targets for people that might need it. I always try to bring reactive targets, especially if I'm gonna be around new shooters or whatever. They always like to kind of see the reactive target. So I always carry these in my bag as well. But inside the main compartment, I'll always usually just carry my targets. Obviously a first aid kit. This one's got some medical supplies and survival tools. And this one, I think you can get these for like $15 maybe somewhere. This comes with a whistle, a compass, a bunch of bandages and wipes and dressing and gauze and tape, an elastic bandage, blister relief, forceps if you need them, antibiotic ointment, sting and itch reliefs, ibuprofen, and aspirin, some different medications. So I always carry a first aid kit in my range bag. Everywhere I go, this is going with it. This is my personal eye pro. These are Gators eyewear. Got these at SHOT Show at Range Day. Awesome glasses. Nice little case, but I keep that in the main compartment as well. So let's go down to the mid compartment. This is where I'll keep my pistols. Oh, I forgot also, I always keep paracord. Now, I don't know if you can see this or not, but on this paracord I've got my Marine Corps Eagle Globe and Anchor, so I always put that on there. But I've got about 6 feet of paracord right here for easy access. If I ever need something for whatever reason, I've got paracord that can, you know, serve as a lot of different reasons to help out in certain situations. So always keep 6 feet of paracord at least, if not more. But this right here is 6 feet, and it's pretty easily attached and all that. So yeah, I go with this. Into the middle compartment is where I keep my guns that I'm going to be shooting that day. I'll have my holsters. This is my holster for, these are all clear, the PX4 Storm Subcompact. So I'll keep the holster and the gun in here. I will then have my Glock 19 and its holster. If you guys haven't seen that holster, it's pretty awesome. Marine Corps holster, Semper Fi. Love this holster, love this gun. And the third gun I'm bringing out today is the SAR 9 by SAR USA. And the holster for this is right here. I want to give a quick shout out. This is a holster that was sent to me. I love this thing. It's a great holster. I have never been able to find a holster for this gun. I got contacted by a gentleman on Facebook that says, hey, I've got a holster for you, and would you be interested in using it and all that? Absolutely. It's by Vigilante Tactical. So guys, I know that Ellis out there has already picked up 2 of these holsters for either his SAR and maybe one other, but this was the first holster that I've been able to find for the SAR 9. It fits great, retention is nice, very sleek. It is outside the waist for me, which is I like for this gun. It's more of a full-size gun. I would not carry this inside the waist. But Vigilante Tactical, thank you very much for the holster. There will be a review coming on this one later. So these are the 3 guns that I brought out today, and I always keep them in this middle compartment. It's got a nice big pocket in here. I'll also carry the mags. I've got all sorts of different mags for all the different guns. So, you know, I bring at least 2 magazines for each pistol that I'm going to be shooting, if not more, but I'll bring at least 2 magazines for each pistol that I'm shooting. So I carry my mags in here. So in this middle pouch, I have my 3 pistols that I'm bringing that day, the 3 holsters, and the magazines for them. So it's a pretty good sized pocket. It's got some Molly gear in here, some Velcro in here, so you can do all sorts of stuff inside this middle pocket. All right, so let's go down to this bottom compartment. As you guys can see, I don't know if you can, but there's Molly gear all over this place that you can do whatever you want to, attach whatever you want. In this bottom compartment, I've got, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, but I always carry around gun channel stickers to give out to people that might not know about gun channels. I always carry around, obviously, my Ghost Tactical, and I carry around business cards. I'm always prepared. I'm always looking, and every situation could be a perfect situation to talk business and all that, but I always carry those. I've even probably got some chips, poker chips in here to give out to people out here at the range that might watch the stuff, that might want one. I'll carry some patches, but that's as far as the business side of stuff go. I'll always carry gun channels and Ghost Tactical gear with me. Other than that, real simple, cheap stapler and staples. You don't have to spend a lot of money on these big industrial staplers. This stapler right here will do the trick. You know, it's staple your targets to whatever you're going to shoot to if you have to. Extra staples, obviously, for anyone that wants to use them. I've got some tape in here that you can tape up your holes for your ammo and all that. I always carry some pins and some markers, all sorts of stuff. I've got a quick little razor blade that could be used, obviously, as a knife if you wanted to, but it's a little cheap razor blade you can get at Walmart for a couple bucks. Always stays in here. And I've always got my multi-tool with me as well. So if you ever do need a quick maintenance on your guns or anybody else's guns, it's always nice to have a multi-tool with you at all times, and that stays in my bag at all times. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy looking at the range bag. We're going to move on now to my cleaning kit and everything else that I've got here, so let's check it out. Okay, so for me, I always have a cleaning kit and different stuff that you can always use for your guns. This is my pistol cleaning kit. Actually, I've got multiple of these for a rifle and all that, but they're all the same, so I could use for pistol or rifle or whatever. But I don't carry a soft bag or a box or anything. I actually carry, you can get these for like $5 at Walmart or Academy or wherever. It's just a little Plano tackle box. It's a fishing tackle box. And for me, I like it because it's easily, you can distribute the stuff, organize the stuff, and it's very simple, very lightweight. So let's kind of take a look at what we got in here. Okay, as you guys can see right here, I don't know if you can see or not, but I've got everything kind of figured out. I've got, you know, just different chamber cleaners that you can clean all your barrels with, different metal brushes, different cloth brushes, all sorts of things you could use for pistols or rifles. I've got them separated here to where it's all, you know, it's all organized. You've obviously got, these are, most of this stuff is Hoppe's. You can go buy some expensive stuff. I use Hoppe's stuff. It's pretty cheap. You can find it anywhere. Something breaks, you can go find it anywhere, but these are just different attachments and all that. different brushes. I've got obviously a bore snake here for a rifle if you ever need it. I've got a few of these small, I don't have many left, I need to get some more of these, but some small little patches there to clean. Mostly I clean my pistols with those. I've got some large ones here that you can use for pistols, or you can use for rifles. I just picked up this one because I ran out. This is, got this for 200 of them for a couple of bucks, you know, wherever you get them at, but I always keep a bunch of extra ones. My Hoppies, almost out of that too. I need to get some more of this. You know, you just got some bore cleaner here. Got a little bit of lubricating gun oil. Once again, Hoppies. Try to keep everything. Being that I'm a Marine, a lot of people don't like it. Being a Marine, I always have some CLP. This is by Safariland. It's just something cheap you can pick up wherever. It really doesn't matter for me. As long as it's not Rand CLP, I will never use their product ever again. But not that I ever did begin with, but I never will. You know, this little CLP I always keep in there. All sorts of different attachments for the brushes. You can go in there. I've got a bore light. If you ever have to use it, you know, just a simple bore light. It's, you know, it is what it is. And then obviously my cloth that I will lay out and clean whatever gun I'm cleaning. So that's kind of basically what I keep in here. Like I said, it's very simple but very inexpensive. I try to do things on a budget, so you try to save as much money as you can. So other than that, guys, that's kind of my cleaning kit that I take with me. Like I said, it's just a little Plano tackle box. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy, I guess you could say, but that's pretty much it. It's really lightweight. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about, guys, is ammo storage and ammo boxes for the range. Now, at home, I've got a ton of the metal big ammo cans that you see all the time. You can get them at, you know, the Army Navy store, surplus store, whatever, and they've been around forever and all that. But for going to the range, they're kind of a little bit big and they may be a little bit bulky, a little bit heavy. So what I do when I go to the range, if I know that I'm going to want to shoot a couple hundred rounds or whatever, I have gone and I've pictured these plastic ones. These are, I don't even know what brand they are. They're only like $4 or $5, but they're plastic, they're lightweight, but they hold a significant amount. They have a couple different sizes. This is the smaller size, but what I've done is, you know, I have my ammo here in packs of 50 this way, and I've just kind of stacked them in there, and I've got them all filled up in here. So this is kind of what when I know I'm going to shoot each day, I'll put my ammo for the day in here, and if I don't use it all, I keep it right there, not a big deal. If I run out, my day's over at the range. But I usually bring about anywhere from 200 to 300 rounds on a particular day if I'm just going out to practice. Now, if I'm doing some T&E or doing something like that, it could be up to 1,000 rounds that I'll bring. And but this can right here will probably hold you know, about 400 or 500 rounds right here. So like I said, these are plastic. These are cheap, $4 or $5. They're pretty cheap. You don't have to go spend a lot of money on the big, heavy, bulky metal ones. I use those for home storage for my bulk ammo, but for each individual range day, I'll bring this out here, and this is kind of what I'll shoot for the day. So that's just me. You can do what you want to do. I'm just trying to give you guys some options on what you can do. Well, guys, I really hope this video helps anybody out there that's trying to figure out what they need to be at the range. If you're just starting out, these are some good options that you could possibly get inexpensively to take to the range. Make sure you have everything covered when you go to the range. It's not just your gun and your ammo. It's your hearing protection, your eye protection, your cleaning gear, your first aid kit. You know, all sorts of stuff goes into it. Your targets, your staples, all of that stuff go into going to the range. So hopefully maybe by watching this video, you've gotten some tips that could help you get started. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I really hope to see you at the range soon. Semper Fi.
Oh, hey guys, sorry. Doing a little work on the AR. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Maybe hit the notification bell and hit that like button. If you really liked the video, then we ask you to go check out some videos over here and check out our website, www.ghosttactical.us. Semper Fi.